Oh, now I get it. So that means if they make a third one, it'll be called Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Oh, shit.
Nice fucking model!
Hey everyone, it's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Welcome to Raise on Popcorn with Grant, everybody. And today we are talking about a movie. Easy, Mr. Screen. Movies and TV, it's what we do here. And that movie is Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice is the sequel to Beetlejuice. And it is once again directed by Tim Burton. And it is a much later sequel. 36 years later, we finally have a sequel to Beetlejuice. What is the film about? Well, the film centers on Lydia Dietz, played once again by the great Winona Ryder. She is the host of one of those ghost hunter type TV shows. And is in a relationship with her seemingly kind of skeezy assistant, played by Justin Theroux in a delightfully wormy performance. And she's struggling to relate to her teenage daughter Astrid, played by Jenna Ortega, who is still grieving the loss of her father. And when we begin the story, it's 30 plus years on, and her father, because of Jeffrey Jones' real-life behavior, has passed away. This is not a spoiler. This is in the first trailer that ever came out for this movie. And she's reunited with her stepmother, played once again by the great Catherine O'Hara. And they return to her childhood home, and where there's a certain model that the Maitlands left upstairs, which houses the supernatural beastie bioexorcist known as Beetlejuice, once again played by Michael Keaton. And but she's struggling to get her daughter to believe her when she says that ghosts are real or not. And soon, Astrid is going to learn the hard way that ghosts very much are real. Teaming up with Beetlejuice reluctantly, Lydia has to go on a journey into the other side to rescue her daughter. But wouldn't you know it, a certain ex-wife of Beetlejuice, the Dolores, the literally soul-sucking succubus known as Dolores, played by Monica Bellucci, has stapled herself back together, and she wants nothing more than to finish the job she started, which is sucking out the soul of good old Mr. Juice there. Can they save the day, and will Beetlejuice in the end get the last laugh after 36 long years? Let the mayhem begin. It's showtime. So Beetlejuice, believe it or not, that none of that contains spoilers. All of that is the setup. There is one argument that you can make with Beetlejuice, and that there is too much plot going on. I didn't even mention the fact that Astrid has a love interest. There's a lot going on that factors in a major way into the plot. There's a lot that happens. But let me put it to you this way. Everybody who knows me knows I am a Tim Burton apologist, okay? Everybody knows this. I'm one of the only people on planet Earth who loves Dark Shadows, which is a shame, because Dark Shadows is great, and I'm going to die on that hill forever. Go rewatch it. It's worth your time. That being said, Beetlejuice is a classic. It's untouchable. Beetlejuice is not better than the first film, but you know what? It's pretty damn close. And the fact that it's pretty damn close is kind of a miracle. Yeah, I loved this movie. I thought this was a great sequel. It was funny. It was imaginative. It was creepy when it needed to be. It was funny when it needed to be. It was the practical effects work. I love that they actually used their budget for practical effects work. It looks great. Monica Bellucci is not in the movie a lot, but she's great when she's in it. She also gets one of the best introductory villain sequences of the entire year. Very, very effective and very, very funny. And it involves a very funny cameo that I will not dare spoil here. There's a lot of energy to this movie. There's a lot of humor to this movie. There's a lot of creativity in the way that it's put together. Burton said that he was more invigorated by this movie. This is the most invigorated he's been in like decades. You can tell the sense of that he's having a blast and then everybody's having a blast, radiates off the screen. And yet it doesn't have that problem that other movies where everybody had fun making it have, which is that it's no fun for the rest of us. It's as fun for the fans of the first film. And the other thing, too, is that they keep it fresh. This is not a shameless hash of the first one. And even when it does rehash things, it's self-aware and it's clever in how it acknowledges what it's doing and does it in a different sort of unexpected way. I love this movie. I thought this was just delightful. I love just the grotesque makeup work and practical effects, the creativity of it. I love the fact that it really feels like a product of its time, all the way down to the fact that they temporarily resurrected the Geffen Company to have a studio credit like they did on the first movie. All that stuff I just think is wonderful. It adds this fact that all the transitional sequences are little models. Love that, with like little toy cars and little wooden houses, little like handmade little houses. I love that. But that also is not to say that Michael Keaton isn't terrific, because he is. Michael Keaton steps into this role like Beetlejuice never stopped being a character for the last 36 years. He slips into it like a glove. He's funny, and he's insane. And if anything, they up the ante on the insanity. I have to say, for a PG-13 rated movie, and this is a PG-13 rated movie, some of the macabre images that says PG-13 for macabre, one of those for macabre images, are kind of horrific and kind of actually a little bit gory. I was really surprised. It was a lot bloodier than I expected from the first movie, but not in an over the top way. It's not talking Terrifier 2 here, but it was all done with a sense of humor. The grotesquerie is part of the humor of it. But I was really surprised at how much actual like blood was in this movie. Some really great little details I don't really want to get into, but there's certain details about the underworld and the certain characters that inhabit it. There's something involving a train that I think is really clever. There's something involving Willem Dafoe, who also shows up, speaking of another subplot, as this detective with a very, very funny backstory to why he's dead and why he's living down there in the underworld. Very, very funny. And just a lot of fun. And I just think that we wanted this from Burton for a really long time. And I think that this really delivers. This really is a wonderful movie. And I really had a good time watching it. And you look, maybe it's not going to be for everyone. Maybe it'll be polarized. It's hard to know with these kinds of sequels. But for me, as a fan of the first film, I love this film. I thought that this easily could have gone wrong. And it went absolutely right. I thought they really, really nailed it. And yeah, guys, I hope for the third one we do Beetlejuice Goes Hawaiian, because I actually want to see that come to fruition. But anyway, that being said, Beetlejuice, I'm going to give one of these. Yeah, you see it. Bang, 5 out of 5 stars plus. I love this movie. I thought this was so much fun. You could argue it's a little overstuffed. Didn't bother me. I think it's all of a piece. It's Burton is in his playground, and he's playing with all his toys. Far be it for me to tell him that there's too many figures on the sandbox. Let him play. Like, we've been waiting for this. So anyway, yeah, Beetlejuice, 5 out of 5 stars plus. Let's close the book on it. I loved this movie. It was so much fun to watch this movie. Anyway, so yeah, trailer trash. Let's talk some trailer trash. Superman, the Christopher Reeve story. If you couldn't tell, I'm still trying to get over this. I'm still a little under the weather, so my apologies if I sound like I'm talking through, allergies and all that. Just bear with me. Superman, the Christopher Reeve story, talked about it, looks good. The Lord of the Rings, the War of the Rohirrim. I cannot pronounce that properly. It's an anime based on Lord of the Rings. I think it's a prequel story. It looks really awesome, actually. F1, Formula 1, with Brad Pitt. Looks good. And then Joker Filet à Deux, talked about it, looks good. And was there shawarma? Yes, there is a cute little gag. There is a cute little gag. That's what I'll say. It's a gag early on during the credits. There's nothing after, though. All right, that is it. We will be back tomorrow for a review. Oh, geez, sorry. A review of The Front Room, the latest horror film from A24, which, I think a first for the studio is not being screened for critics. It's not a good sign. So we'll have a review of that. We also have reviews coming up this weekend for A New York Story, my first film, and then Sunday we have a review, or we have the video rather, Summer 2024 wrap up, the best, the worst, and the rest, with me and my buddy Luke Ponto. And AMC Screen Unseen is on Monday. So that's all coming up, and that'll all be next time. And until next time, I'm sorry. Till next time. Oh, sorry. Where was I? Sorry. That'll be next time, and until next time, I'm Grant the Movie and TV Guy. I see it all. I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I love no class is missed. I love you 3,000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give it the bell. I don't know what it does. That's what you're supposed to do, or so I've been told. Leave a comment, even if it's, hey, Grant, I like waffles. It really helps out. If you want to find me elsewhere, reviews lists and other fun stuff, you can find me on all my social media. I'm on literally everything at either Raised on Popcorn with Grant or Raised on Popcorn. Take care of yourself. Take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important. And I want to know down below, what did you think of Beetlejuice? Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? Think my opinion's good? Think I'm full of shit? Comment below. Let me know. And until we meet again, we're all raised on popcorn. Make mine with extra butter. I'll catch you guys next time. Bear with me. It's gonna get better. I promise. I'm still a little under the weather. But anyway, yeah. Take care, everyone. See you around. Bye.